So, guys, I have one of our wonderful client with us, Austin, the one and only legend.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
bro?
What's
How's your
going
day
on,
been?
man? Good, good. Happy to be here, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for doing this call. Remember, I think 4 months ago when we started, we used to speak about this, like one day we'll get you on the case study call soon.
Yeah, long time
Look, you
coming.
made it, bro.
Yes, sir.
You made it, bro. You made it. So, tell the audience, bro, what kind of numbers are you generating right now? And
hmm
like, how's everything going so far for you?
Gotcha. So, yeah, in December, I hit 5K. January, it's my first 10K month. I'm on pace for 15 this month. I've already done 4K this week alone. So, no difference in ad spend, exact same thing. So, just
Mm.
fixing my own issues. You've done your job for sure.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
hmm
Bro, I because your story is very unique because I think we had some clashes in the middle of something like last time, and I
hmm
want you to share this story with people. So I know you worked with like another agency. How was your
hmm
experience working with them compared to us?
So I started with you, then I went and worked with another guy, one of the biggest names in the marketing
It,
space right now.
mm,
Big difference. I used to when I first started with you, I thought kind of you were the problem, but then once I worked with him, performance was way worse actually. So, the problem was there wasn't an opportunity to build rapport with, how unique the credit repair space is. So my show rate dropped almost a third of what it was.
mm.
A lot more leads, so a lot busier just doing nothing basically. So I mean, ever since I've come back on with you, everything's completely taken off and it's a game changer. So you run the credit repair space game for sure when it comes to marketing.
I
Uh,
mean, I don't know, but yeah, like
you do,
mostly.
you do.
Yeah, bro, like without leads, there is nothing, bro. Like without leads, you can't survive. And of course, quality inquiries is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean the quality is completely different. When I was working with them, my show rate was about 22%. And
Mm,
so working with you, it stays consistent about 55, 60%. So I'm more than happy with that. Booking rates gotten a lot higher as well.
mm.
So the leads super high quality. Most of the people can afford it. Uh, I close almost 80% normally. So it's everything. I couldn't be happier.
That's what's up. We are
Yes,
still
sir.
planning to grow to like 30, 40 grand, bro, soon. I'm pretty sure with all the current systems you got and everything that you already have done, like we're pretty
Mhm.
sure like in the next couple of months we're gonna be there.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to grow at least about 5 grand per month with no increase in ad spend. So, once I fix the problems within my own business and myself,
Yeah.
not even doing more ad spend, we're doubling per month.
Yeah. The other agency that you were working with, they were charging, I think, twice or thrice more, right? Compared to us. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I was paying about 3 times as much. Yeah.
Like, don't reveal how much we charge, but guys, look, like we never cost arms and legs. You see?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it don't matter where you're at in your business, you know, if you're just starting out or you're trying to scale, Harshville's the dude to go to, for
let's get
sure.
it, bro. Let's get it. How old are you, bro?
I'm
Out of
25.
context. Damn, bro.
hmm
Like we are, I think, almost same age. I'm like 26.
hmm I'll be
But
26 this year. Yes, sir. Still got
yeah,
some
but
catching up to do.
yes, sir. Bro, tell everyone how's your like current sales process like let's say we got you inquiry reaching out.
Mhm.
Okay, like after that how do you handle everything from there?
Gotcha. So as soon as the lead comes in, I want to
Mm,
message them within 5 minutes. Speed to leads, super, super important.
mm,
I ask them about 2 to 3 questions. So generally, what's going on with your credit? Why are you looking for help? Um, are you currently late on any of your bills? And
mm,
what are you wanting to accomplish? And then I go ahead and book them as soon as possible. If I'm
mm,
available right then and there, then I'm hopping on a call. It don't matter if it's midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning. These people will hop on phone calls. So yeah, I mean, speed to lead, getting them on as soon as possible. That's the biggest thing.
Do you know why you are successful? Because I feel you are very hungry.
Hmm.
Like you have that motivation to make things happen. Like I've
Hmm.
seen that in you. Like
Yep.
whatever it is, like I have seen the same characteristic like you, like in so many of our like other successful clients is like whatever we say, you get it done. Like boom,
Mhm.
done. So like action, action, action.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the action as well as a lot of people have a problem with believing in themselves and thinking that
Hmm.
this is a risk. So, I mean, I'll bet on myself 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Failure is not an option. So, I think the people that have that mindset
Yeah.
um, are the ones that are going to succeed, of course.
Yes, sir.
So,
For sure, bro. So you basically the process for you is like they see the ad, they reach out, you ask them one or two questions, and you basically have two options there, which is like trying to get them on the phone as soon as possible if they're available. Okay. If not, you basically try to schedule an appointment with them, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
So what do you do to make sure that client named John actually shows up on the call? Like what would you do for that?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's automations, of course. So, they'll get an immediate text message and
Mm-hmm.
email when they book the appointment, an hour prior, 15 minutes prior.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we're booking same day, let's say it's 3 or 4 hours from now, they're most likely going to show up. But if I'm booking for 2, 3 days out in the future, um, if I'm betting they're not going to come. So it's usually sooner the better. But of course, we get the reminders in there and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. They miss the appointment, they're going to get emails for like a year.
Yeah.
So you still eventually come back.
How did you found us, bro? Like in the beginning, like you found us like Facebook, Instagram. Like how did you found us?
Yeah, I mean, I was scrolling through what is it, the Credit Repair Cloud Facebook group, and
Uh,
someone had mentioned you. I had literally just started. I was running ads myself for about 2 weeks, not very successfully. So, God willing, you showed up on my feed. I immediately booked a call. We were working together within 24 hours.
I agree. Yeah, that's what's up.
Hmm.
You happy so far?
Oh, of course, dude. I'm never going anywhere else, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like I had a call with one of our like other clients yesterday, like Kevin. I'm pretty sure like that podcast is I think like once we upload this, like it's gonna already be live. But
Hmm.
Kevin mentioned something like very special is like he said like I will never leave Horschel or his team because I've already created a strong bridge with him. I already know like his process works, everything works. So it's like once you have that steady and strong bridge behind you, that's basically a marketing. Like your business could go anywhere you want, like
Hmm.
anywhere. Like whatever number you think about, like whatever number you like manifest, it gets easier for you. Like once you figure out like the sales and the marketing part.
Yeah, I mean, the big difference with paid ads, I guess, is it's predictable. So I know if I
Yeah,
want to make more money, we just got to build the infrastructure and then spend more ad
yeah,
money as well. But I think the biggest thing that stuck out to me about you, and it's what really made me second guess when we stopped working together the first time, is you had texted me. You said relationships over money,
yeah,
and I've never. A lot of people aren't like that.
yeah,
So we're able to build a relationship, work together. I trust you. So I mean, that's stuck with me ever since.
yeah, bro. I mean, like we have like sufficient amount of money to like pay our employees, family, everything is good. Like if I'm gonna spoil my relationship with anyone, then it doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
So I would rather focus on relationship with someone instead of like just focusing on money. And that's what
Hmm.
like have served us best as well. It's like being ethical, being honest with our clients and making sure that they win in their journey. So for sure,
Hmm.
bro, like it's like always like work is workship, just make sure that you are always doing good, and God just sees it and like it makes it happen for you.
Absolutely.
So, bro, what made you like start your credit repair business? Like back then when you were starting? Like, what made you get into credit repair?
Mhm. So, I mean, just like most people, I messed up my credit a while ago. So when I was in the military,
Mm,
I had a situation where, I had student loans go bad, collections, late payments
mm,
on cards. So I learned how to do it myself, um, helped out some of my family members. So when I was in college, I was pursuing a degree in accounting. So
mm,
finance has always been my calling. It's always been what I've been passionate about. So
mm.
I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, just couldn't figure out what it was going to be. So once I started doing some research, and I was like, no, I'm pretty good at this. So it's what I went with, man. And
Yes,
I
sir.
couldn't be happier. I love it. I love being able to serve people. A lot of people are real skeptical about the industry as a whole.
Yeah,
Being able to show some kind of character as well as honesty with people is really what goes a long way. So I
for
think
sure.
a lot of people focus on the tips and tricks as far as sales tactics go, which are important. But I think letting people really be able to see who you are as a person
Mm.
kind of been the game changer for me.
How did you learn sales?
So I used to do like acquisition work for a water company, so selling water filters and like Costco's and stuff like that. So that's most of my sales background. Both my parents growing up were salespeople,
Damn.
but I would say I've learned the most from my own research. Like Alex Hormozy, Andy Elliott, you and Rob put out a lot of content as
Thank you.
well. That's real specific to the credit repair space. So
Yeah,
that's absolutely been helpful for sure.
yeah. Like Alex Homos is our current mentor as well.
Mhm. He's awesome, man.
He's legend, bro. He legend.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure, bro. Like all the stuff that he does. Like if somebody wants to learn sales, I feel Alex Homos is the guy. Like you could basically try to cater it to your own industry, but I feel there is like the one closer framework he has given us on YouTube. If
Mhm,
somebody wants to check it out, I'll definitely leave his link as well. Maybe like
mhm.
some people could learn sales from his tactic as well. But yeah, like his tactics are amazing for sales.
Yeah, yeah. I think I watched the biggest game changer for me is he has this hour-long presentation on logical
Yeah,
selling.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the main thing that really got me through it because I'm super introverted. I used to have a real hard
Same
time
thing.
talking to people.
Same thing.
Yeah, so once I built up the confidence, had the reps, dude, it's not just affected my sales ability when it
Yeah.
comes to me on the phones. It translates to real life too. So in real life social settings, going out to the stores, I feel like a completely different person. My confidence
Mm,
levels higher. So that's kind of been the bright side about this. It doesn't really just affect your bank account or your business. It's you as a person. So I think
mm,
one of the things he says, it's not about making your first million, it's about the person you become along the way.
mm.
And so
Yeah.
that's for sure been the biggest thing I reflect on for sure.
Yeah. I for sure, bro. Like, you basically need to be that particular person to, handle that amount of money. It's not
Hmm.
like, the lottery kind of thing. It's like even if you have like that amount of money, like, if you don't have the mindset and the skills, like it's not gonna be there for sure. Like after a while, it's gonna vanish away.
Hmm. And you'll
You
never
know?
get it back. You're not that guy.
Yeah. For sure, bro. And like, once you start building out everything, like, it basically builds out your character, your mindset. Like, you basically get more disciplined. You get better at sales, you get better at handling team, you become leader,
Hmm.
and you basically try to handle every single thing and like you basically stack all your skills. And then, next thing you know, like, you're already making 10-20 grand a month.
And you're a whole new person.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I'm pretty sure, like, if you look back like 6-7 months ago, you were very different compared to who you are right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How much do you charge for your services?
I charge 149 up front and then 119 per month thereafter. So
Gotcha.
what I used to do was I think a lot of people do this when they first start. It's kind of something that we talked about, which I wish I would have followed your advice on when we first started.
Mm.
I used to do like a free 7 days, then $99 a month, made
Mm.
the client responsible for their own monitoring. So now I sponsor all my clients for monitoring, so I don't have to worry about if they pay for it or not. Um, and what would happen a lot of the times is I close 60 to 80 deals a month, but half the
Mm.
people didn't pay after that trial was over. So now,
Mm.
I'm collecting money up front, and my retention problem has been completely fixed. I have to give out a huge shout out to my mentor, Bruce Politano.
Ooh,
Um,
bro,
mhm.
he's amazing, bro. I know him personally.
Yeah, he's the man. I've been working
Yeah,
with him for the last 3 months,
yeah.
and ever since then, the leads were always coming in. I learned sales, but the systems and operations of actually running a business,
Mm,
I had no experience doing it.
for
And
sure.
so basically, clients would get in 1 month and then they're canceling whether or not paying, even if
Mm,
they're getting results or not. So working with him, learning systems and operations, having a good CRM specific to credit repair,
mm.
that's definitely been a huge game changer for me.
Yeah, I feel like based on what I have seen, bro, I know like there are like a couple of legit names when it comes to like mentorship, but Bruce and Rob is what we have seen so far, like are the biggest name in the industry,
Hmm.
for sure. Like Bruce, bro, like Bruce is amazing. Guys, if anybody wants to have a specific like CRM specifically catered towards credit repair, like a white label of Goa level, I'm gonna drop Bruce like link below. Like he basically has his own CRM where like you can it's literally catered towards like credit repair. Like it's called Credit
Hmm.
Repair Junkies. I'll also leave the link down below so you guys if you want it like you can get it that way. But yeah, bro, he has a fire CRM as well.
And a big thing about him too, just like you and everything, kind of what I look for. He's a solid man. Um, he cares about his people. His
For
team's real
sure,
good.
bro.
Yeah, I have nothing but positive things to say about Bruce.
Yeah, bro, for sure, man. And I don't know if you've seen like in his mentorship as well, like like literally me and him, like sitting down, we have literally done a whole module of how
Mhm.
to run ads. Like for
Mhm.
some people, like wanted, but yeah, like I've been like featured in his like mentorship program as well. So that's
Yep.
what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Bro, so like on it, let's talk about some numbers, okay?
Mhm.
How many deals you are closing right now every month? Okay. And like how
Mhm.
much are you currently spending in terms of ad spend?
I spend $100 a day.
Mm,
I usually get about 360 to 400 leads per month.
mm,
Close about 50 per month.
mm.
A
So you're
little.
basically,
It usually
yep.
Yeah, I swing between like a 10 to 15% conversion on all leads,
Mm,
which is I feel like that's pretty good. So obviously it's getting better and better and better.
yeah.
The main thing that's kind of switched things up a lot for me is that I used to run like a faceless, so it's just my company. I didn't put myself
Mm.
out there. I'm sure you remember my first ads. I did not
Yeah.
feel comfortable being on camera. So yeah, I mean, a big thing that I've done differently in January was switching from a faceless to putting myself out there.
Mm.
So I actually started working with, huge
Because
shout
you
out
have
Robert.
pretty face.
huge, huge shout out to Robert Shy. I just started working with him in January. He
Yeah,
helps me.
Robert, yeah.
Yeah. So
He's organic marketing guru.
yeah, he's super good for credit repair
Good guy,
space.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen my Instagram recently. Once I
Yep.
started putting myself out there, felt confident in my service and myself. Um, Probably 20, 15 to 20% were booking prior to. Now I
Yeah.
get like 35% of my leads are booking calls just because they feel like they already know me. So I think that's been the one of the big helps for as far as, even getting people on calls.
Yeah.
'Cause I
I
know I'll
agree, bro.
close. Just building
Yep.
up that trust there too.
For sure, bro. So you're basically spending around like $100 a day right now in ad spend.
Yeah. $100 a
Gotcha.
day.
Mm. How many leads you get basically? Like 15 to 20 leads, maybe or more.
Yeah, about
Uh,
15 to 20 per day.
gotcha. Makes sense.
Hmm.
That's
And then
good,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, I make my money back every month. So I
Yeah.
usually get
I
about
mean,
a
bro.
2.5 to 3x ROAS.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like come on, mm, like I've mentioned this like so many times, like not even like stocks or like any other investment platform could get you this kind of returns. Nah,
Mhm.
bro, it's not possible.
The S&P 500.
Exactly, S&P 500. It's like invest in yourself, like mentorship, marketing,
Mhm.
running ads, getting better, and next thing you know, after like 6 to 7 months or like 12 months from now, you are totally different person.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it takes time. It's not gonna happen like in 1 month or 2 months. It might take
Hmm.
4 months. It might take 5 months. It might take 6 months, depending on like what kind of skill set you have. It really depends on that. But if you are consistent, if you're not giving up, then soon you're gonna hit 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand a month if you're just brand new.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, like, it's the simple things.
Yeah, it's just kind of trusting the process,
Yeah,
not chasing the money at first, but build the vehicle that's going to bring the money later on.
exactly. Yeah, stacking up the skills basically.
Hmm. Hmm.
I see you mentioned like I think there was like one video I did with this another client of ours, Christopher Chavez,
Hmm.
about a verification badge on Instagram.
Hmm.
How did that go for you? Like, it helped you or?
So I haven't got mine yet. I was on a wait list for about a month, and my verification's been pending
Yeah,
for about 2 weeks. So I imagine as soon as that's up there, that'll definitely help because you're
absolutely.
gonna stick out in the DMs a lot more than
Yeah, yeah, bro, for sure. Like, just have like good Instagram, like how different like video posts and other posts, and like once you have that verified badge, bro, like it's deal done.
Mhm.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I mean
yeah, yeah,
that's
good, good.
I've
Uh-huh.
I've gotten the usually the hates are gonna be in your comments on the ads.
For sure.
And so a lot of people will think, especially since I switched from faceless, they're like, this is someone stealing somebody else's content. This is someone else, blah, blah, blah. So I know the verified badge is definitely going to help out with that. But then that makes me feel good about my content. I'm like, well, they think that someone's stealing my content, so it must be
Yeah.
good.
I'll tell you the funniest comment that I've ever like seen. Like last week, we also run our own ads, of course.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen that, but like there was like one guy, he mentioned in the comment saying like this was the most hateful comment that we have ever gotten. He's like, I'd love to work with you, but you are Indian. I'm like, bro, come
The
on, bro.
internet's
Like,
dumbass.
I mean, like, I deleted that comment, but bro, like that was hilarious. Because normally, like, we definitely get some hateful comments. People just don't know what we do. But, like, I don't know, like, what was the worst ever comment that you have ever gotten on the video?
The
You
the biggest
remember?
ones, I mean, of course, you always get like the scammer things.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah,
Bullshit.
I mean, there's not much you can do about that one. I think
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I've gotten anything like particularly, I don't know,
Big.
nothing like that. The worst one I've gotten is that someone commented, they're like, this is not really him. This is a page run by Africans and Nigerians. And I was like, I'm clearly not African. I was like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of weirdos out there for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Do you right now, like, based on like what you do, bro, how many like client acquisition channels you have? Like, you strictly only focus on ads, or you also have like any other stuff that you're doing, like organic or like affiliations? You're doing any sort of that things?
Yeah, so I mean, I do my paid ads, of course, email
Mm-hmm.
marketing, and then organic.
Mm. You haven't gotten any client yet for from like organic or?
I think the biggest thing that organic does is it's never going to be predictable. So it
Mm,
really complements everything's designed to complement the paid
I
ads.
agree. I agree.
So that's
It,
exactly I didn't get into organic to try to get more leads through organic.
yep.
It's more so to complement what we're already doing,
Mm.
which it's more than done just in the month I've started doing that.
Yeah, because do you know this, bro? I don't know if you know this, but it's like, let's say, like, somebody got engaged with you on your Instagram page in an organic way. Like, basically, we have a like like, particular like campaign setting where we basically try to retarget those people back again and again, like at least 10 to 15 times before we even give up. Like, let's
Mhm.
say John saw your Instagram page in an organic way. Like, he's gonna see your ad until he reaches out to you. You know that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're like, if you have noticed that, but that is like, one like good thing about like, running ad is like it basically complements each other with all the stuff
Hmm.
that you do. It's like on steroid.
Exactly. Hmm.
you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know retargeting ads always convert the best because you
Yeah.
basically there's already some level of interest. So the more they see, the more trust you're building up and everything like that.
Yeah. How do you get your client results?
What do you mean?
Like let's say
Like
somebody
what's not
signed up
like
with you, like somebody signed up with you and he want to fix his credit. Like how do you get them
Mhm.
results? Like you have your own stuff or like you're doing outsourcing for your stuff?
Yeah. So before what I would do is obviously I was doing all my own disputing.
Mm.
While working with groups, I've been able to start outsourcing.
Mm.
So just do Metro 2 compliance and
Mm.
yeah, I've been couldn't be happier with that.
That's what's up.
I think a lot of people focus on all the different
Mm.
claiming they have the secret sauce when it comes
Yeah.
to disputing. I mean, there's a million different ways to do it. So long as your clients are getting results, they're happy, and
Yeah.
you're keeping in communication with them, then it shouldn't be a
Mm.
problem.
For sure, bro. For sure. Last question, bro. Why do you think most credit repair businesses don't succeed?
I think it's usually a lack of belief in themselves
Mm.
as well as not trusting the process. So I think with anything, everyone's chasing quick money. So it's definitely not something you're just gonna open your business and you're making $1 million in 60 days. Like we were talking about before, it's you got to become that person.
Mm.
Uh, so I think self accountability, believing that you can do it, and God willing, it works out.
Yeah. It's like, you need to basically become a six-figure human being before you
Mhm.
make six figures.
Exactly. So I mean,
Yeah.
you're not only building your business, but you're building up yourself as a person.
Mm.
So I mean, the person, millionaire Austin's not going to be the same person as who I am today.
I agree.
And like you, I'm sure you're a completely different person than when you first started your
Yeah,
business.
for sure, bro. I,
So
I was I, I was broke as fuck.
oh, I
I don't
got
know if
you.
I'm allowed to curse, but yeah, man, like that's
Oh, for
true. Like
sure.
5 years ago, I was like total different person.
Mhm. So yeah, I mean, you're not just building a business, but building yourself, and then
Yeah.
having the mindset that you know a lot of people come into this like, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't work out and
Mm.
whatnot, and that lack of belief in themselves, kind of like what I said in the beginning. If you should feel confident betting on yourself, and if
Yeah.
you've not reached that point yet, I think you need to do some more personal reflecting
Mm.
before you decide to open a business. Because if you can't handle yourself as an individual, what makes you think you're going to be able to handle a business on top of everything?
Mm. Yeah, bro. Like sometimes a business gets stressful.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. A lot of
Bro,
sleepless nights.
yeah, bro. Bro, this is the last thing, okay? Like whenever we get anyone on our case study call, we basically try to do a quick like sales call role play where
Mhm.
I would act as a client and you could act as a Austin, of course.
For sure.
So, like, if you're open to do that, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, sir. So, I reached out to you. Okay, I said like, I'm available now. Okay, and we got on the phone.
Mhm.
Like, how's this gonna go? So, phone rings, ring, ring.
Hey, Arsenal, awesome free book credit. How we doing?
I'm doing good, man. What's up?
Okay, awesome, awesome. So yeah, I mean, typically just to jump right into things, this is how I typically like to do my calls. So I really want to dial in and understand, exactly what's going on with your credit and how do we end up here?
Yeah, man. So, I basically filed a bankruptcy 4 years
Hmm.
ago. My score was like, back then like 700, 750. And right now I'm at like 400 or something.
Okay, I got you, I got you. So I'm sure your life's changed quite a bit, dropping from
Y-
the 700 to the 400s.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's terrible right now. You can't
Kind of,
imagine.
yeah, no, I see it all the time. So kind of, what's your biggest pain points is causing you as far as getting approvals?
Yeah, so like whenever I try to do any kind of like, let's say if I want to purchase a home, they just reject. And if I want to buy a car, then just rejecting me. And
Gotcha. So
even
you
if I end up doing, it's like, bank are giving me like higher percent of like interest rates and things like that.
Okay, I gotcha. So you've basically kind of lost all your financial access and you're just trying to get that back, right?
Yeah,
All right. So
yeah.
with that in mind, what would you say is your biggest goal that you're wanting to accomplish out of better credit?
I want to buy a home.
Okay, awesome. That's a great goal to have. So
Yeah.
something I've noticed with my clients in the past, the ones that have had better credit in the past, typically don't have to come back to me. So you've already experienced what it's like having that 700 plus. So
Yeah.
I don't got to explain to you the benefits. You've been there before and you want to get it
Yeah.
back. So the next step would really be to, let's pull your credit reports. I'm going to go line by line with you. And we're going to point out all the different accuracies, what we use to leverage the deletions. And then,
Hmm.
of course, at the end of the call, the only thing I ask is you to tell me, Austin, this game plan sounds awesome. It's not like anything
Yeah.
I've ever heard before. Let's do it. Or the alternative, Austin, this is the same BS that everybody else says. Don't ever call me back again. Is that fair?
Yeah. Damn, bro. That was huge. That was huge, Naked. I like it.
Awesome. Yeah, I think, yeah, big thing that's been a game changer for me is the pre-framing.
Yeah.
And then before I'll tell them the price, I'll always say, this is another home rosy gem. This is super, super expensive. So just brace yourself. And then because expensive is relative, like he says, uh,
Yeah.
if I say it's super expensive and people are out there charging $1,000, when I
Mm.
hit them with the 149, it's relief.
I agree. I agree. It's like,
Hmm.
drop huge drop bomb.
Hmm.
Yeah. So and in the end,
So
you try to collect your payments on the call itself.
yeah, so when we wrap up the call, almost always they tell me, you sound like you really, really know what you're talking about. No one's gone this in depth with me over my credit report. I like you as a person. Let's do this. So we'll process the payment over the phone, schedule their onboarding call, start the onboarding process then and there, and then boom.
Mm. That's it, man. That's it. Done.
Yeah, but yeah, the biggest thing for sure, the better your sales process is, it really helps out during the close. So as long
Mm.
as you're handling those, you already know what the objections are going to be. So if you're
Yeah.
handling those objections during the sales call, you're going to have hardly any towards the end. So
Mm.
another thing I'll do, which I kind of learned from Rob on your videos,
Yeah.
is one of the biggest things is going to be I need time to think about it, or I need to talk to the wife.
Mm.
So with giving them the two options to either say yes or no with that pre-framing, I hardly ever get that because they've already committed to giving you a decision on the call. And
Mm.
then the next thing I'll do, most of my clients are male, so I'll tell them, is there anyone you'd have to talk to or get permission from today to be able to make this decision, or are you comfortable making this by yourself?
Mm.
Well, then they'll be like, usually a lot of the guys will be like, well, no, I can make this decision by myself. It's up to me for sure. I run this. And so I'm like, good to hear, man.
Male ego.
Exactly. The male ego is in your favor for sure.
Mm. Yeah, bro. It's like I'm the
Mhm.
man of the house. Like I'm gonna do it.
I mean, it goes the same way with the
Yeah,
other gym.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
the you don't want to put a female on the spot with needing
for
permission
sure.
to do something
For
right
sure.
away.
And I don't even think like, it's just a genuine reason of like, I need to talk to my wife. Like, bro, come on. Like
Mhm.
your credit is messed up. Like, what the hell you need to talk about? Like,
Mhm.
she's gonna say, do it anyway, bro. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the more value you give, the more information you give,
yeah.
it's going to help out for sure. So before I didn't pull reports during the call, and that definitely made a little bit more friction. So the fact that I overload them with value and information, they can tell I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know what I'm
True.
doing, and that
True.
builds up that comfort.
True, bro. True. One last thing, bro. Okay. So, what would you say to someone who is on the fence to work with us?
If you're truly ready to make a difference in your life, in your credit repair business, like I said at the beginning, Parcel runs the game as far as credit repair marketing. So the quicker you take action, the quicker you're going to start making money and turn your business around.
Yes, sir. If somebody wants to get rich, get in touch with me, guys. I'll make you rich.
Parcel's got the bag for
Yeah,
sure.
bro. I got you, man. Like, we'll make it happen for sure. Guys, yeah. So if you're interested in getting more credit repair leads, I'll leave our appointment scheduling link in the description. You can go ahead and schedule your call. And yeah, that's it. I mean, you have anything else to add, bro?
No, man, just like I said, everyone, you got to believe in yourself and don't stop believing,
Sir.
and God willing, you will succeed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, so go ahead and subscribe right now. If you also want to join our Facebook group, I'll also link it down below so you can also join our Facebook group, free Facebook group. But yeah, man, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you joining this call and doing it with us. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate you as our client. And yeah, man, a relationship over money, bro. Let's make it happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't be more thankful. So yeah,
Thank you,
of
sir.
course.
Same thing, bro. Same thing. Yes, sir. See you soon, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.